Today when I woke up, I had a weird ass dream last night. I had a dream with an old sexual partner a little bit ago. And a matter of fact, I'll tell you the dream first. I'm in the dream, we're speaking, we're having good conversation. She's telling me how I'm not the same as I used to be. I'm not giving her the amount of attention slash intention towards her, right? And what that did was then put her in a place of, she doesn't know where she stands with me and X, Y, Z. So from there, you know how dreams get all blurry and weird. So then we transfer into the bedroom and all the sensations of me being awake is there. Like, bro, I'm bricked. I thought I was ready to plug, right? And I'm seeing her, I'm touching her, caressing her, preparing her for penetration. And I pause and there's a hard resistance. Like, I'm just like, no. Like, my body's ready to go, her body's ready to go. And I just said no. Like, a part of me said no. And then I woke up out of the dream. And so when I'm sitting there and I'm dissecting it, I'm like, yeah, what could this possibly fucking mean? Like, what? And so you have to take your dreams and break them up into sectors to understand the messaging. And a lot of people just have these dreams and they let them fucking pass. And they're like, oh, well, fuck it, right? But instead what I did was I took the dream, broke it up into sectors, started to understand each part of the dream. So in the beginning where she's saying, you're not the same with me, the intention is different. That's simply meaning that the intention of lust and all of these things that I've always been attracted to are diminishing. There's no longer a desire there. It's not pushing me into that direction because I have control over it, right? And then we go straight into the bedroom where we're both about to enter into that activity and there's a hardcore resistance. That is your spirit and your soul aligning with itself, saying that you have overcome the test of having the desire of the lust to come over you. So you have the ability to now push it to the side. And so when you push it to the side, all you have to do is now continue that path. Because if you get to this place where you feel like you need to go because you're a fucking hornball, you're never going to realize there are things in you that the lust and the sexual energy is blocking you from. They can pop up as distractions. They can pop up as distractions covered in opportunities. Women can take you in all sorts of fucking routes that are blocking you from yourself. So you have to understand that your sexual energy can be transmuted into the things that you want it to help you with. It could be business, it could be personal growth, it could be relationships with your friends, your family, it could be your passions that you've been hiding from. It could be so many other things that you're not allowing yourself to tap into because you have this sexual lust. I'm very wary of men that are always on their hornball energy, because you don't understand what the fuck a woman can do. We've spoken about this before, where women can destroy your entire empire if you allow them to. And it's not them destroying them, it's not them destroying it, it's you destroying your own empire because you're allowing them in and you're falling for the lust that you have or that sexual energy that you can't control. And this is why I talk about going into the silence of understanding where your mind is and how to counteract all of the things that are pulling you away from where you're supposed to be. I do it all the time, right? I've been in the place where, oh shit, sex, because it's so readily available. Because when you're an attractive male, you attract feminine energy. Feminine energy will come to you. You then get distracted if you don't understand how to control it or wield it into transmuting it into the opportunities that actually align with you, right? So I'm sitting there, I would be off for like 3 months, 6 months. And then you wake up and you're like, oh shit, what the fuck happened there, right? When you get back into alignment and you realize that the sexual energy that you were releasing out into the atmosphere, into the fucking field, is now taking you and deterring you away from where you're supposed to be going. Like we talked about before, distractions are usually dressed up in opportunities. And for y'all hornballs, distractions are wrapped up in a gorgeous woman that you didn't previously have access to. So get in control of that and that understanding and that energy. And if your spirit then gives you a dream or that you have to dissect, because more than likely you're going to have these dreams that are actually reflections of what you're going through spiritually, mentally, and sometimes physically. So you should assess them and understand them, see what they are, write them down, because a lot of times they connect, right? If you have a journal full of your dreams and you can remember them vividly enough to write them down, do so, because as you continue and compound them, you can then see the fucking silver lining between them all. And then if you break them down exactly how I told you about this one, you're in the go, because now you're dissecting parts of you that are in your subconscious that are coming into reality through your dream that you previously didn't have access to because you didn't understand them, right? But if you're in a sexual quantum loop where you're taking your sexual energy and you're giving it away, I beg you, still yourself for 2 seconds to understand what's going on with you, and then move into the direction of transmutation of taking that energy and forcing it into a place that aligns with you. Because the longer you allow yourself to be distracted by a pretty face, a fat ass, good titties, and maybe a seductive voice, you're going to delay what you're supposed to be doing. The women are going to come, and does that mean you shouldn't indulge? No. What that means is don't indulge unless you have the ability to cut them off, because anything that you can't cut off has power over you. Sex is one of those powerful energetic transfers that if you allow yourself to continue to go down the fucking rabbit hole / slippery slope of feelings and sexual urges, it's hard to fucking climb that slope back. So you might as well just cut it off, or get full control of it before you start to indulge in it at a deeper level. And if you have multiple sexual partners, geez, help you, because the energies and the confusion that come with them are different for each one of them. And when I say them, I mean women. So everyone has their energies, right? Everyone has their energies. Everyone has their traumas, their quantum loops, their residue of old bullshit, whatever the fuck is going on with them. When you enter into that sexual energy exchange, you're taking a piece of that on. And so when you have a lot of this sexual energy in you that's being given out, and pieces of you are being broken off and passed there, and they're exchanging it with you, now you have all these fucking culminations of different women and their fucking traumas. Then you wonder why when you look in the mirror you can't recognize yourself, or you can't do the fucking hard work that a lot of people that are within their spiritual element or in their enlightenment phase that are trying to give you advice, you can't really attach to it because you're still attached to several other women that are fucked up in their own life, in their own spiritual journey. So now what do? You're numb. So now what I say sounds like fucking gibberish. So you have to wake up to these realities where stillness can bring you the peace and understanding of what you're doing and how you're doing it, and how it's either pushing you forward or pulling you backwards. So get control over that, harbor your sexual energy, and hey, we'll talk about release at another point. And I know y'all have this No Nut November bullshit that I'm totally against, because it's not about the actual act, it's about the intention behind it. I think it's fucking stupid. But the idea of holding seed is a bit different, right? You can hold your seed and spiritually ascend, because now you're not giving your energy / attention towards sexual urges. You're using it for different uses, but that's a different conversation. Just get control over what's going on in the bedroom with the women that you're dealing with. And sometimes abstinence is your key, because as you're in your silence, you no longer have these leakages of your energy being given out. And that's okay. And I'm not saying don't ever have sex. I'm just saying know how you're doing it, with whom you're doing it, right? And if that resonated with you, peace be with you. If not, argue with your mom. Get the fuck out of here. Boy, Mr. Brown.